Drop a like in the next 5 seconds or all your remaining Christmas presents unopened will be vaulted. Do you want a free skin or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, you're in luck, as I'm now starting up for the month of December a 25 Gifts of Christmas event where I'm going to be gifting new subscribers every day, so for a chance to receive something off me in this period, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID as well as what you'd like to receive in terms of a gift off me. We've also just recently hit 1 million total subscribers and are rapidly approaching 1.1 million, so hit that big red button right now, turn on them notifications, and let's try and get 1.1 million subscribers before New Year arrives. The Winterfest event is something that everybody's been really excited about, as this year, unlike last year for 14 days of Fortnite, we can open 14 presents, or so you initially thought anyways, to unveil a new item every day since the event started on December 18th, 2019. I'm sure most of you right now know what's contained in each gift box here in Crackshot's cabin, along the floor either on the left or right hand side. In case you don't, here's a cheat sheet real quick that you can pause and obviously go over to actually determine exactly what you can get out of each specific present from following what's included here. That's besides the point, and toward the end of the video also we will be opening all the presents on the floor here, even the final one that you guys definitely won't want to miss out on, but that's not the main topic of today's video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be getting some bonus gifts, and this is actually confirmed not only based off what's included in the files as of now in terms of the free items, some of which have already been revealed inside these bonus gifts boxes, but also on the event tab for Winterfest itself that we're going to be reading out in just a second. But before we do, make sure to enter code FriendlyMachine in the Fortnite item shop if you directly want to support me as your favourite creator. It greatly helps out the channel and obviously lets me give back to you guys as an Epic Games partner, who let me know your Epic Games ID in the comment section down below so I can give you a V-Bucks card potentially, or a gift from the item shop if you specify what you'd like. If you want to be shown on screen for rocking this code in the next video, make sure to tweet me proof to my Twitter linked in the video description down below at FriendlyMachine, like these lovely people on screen right now. And I can't thank you guys enough today on screen for rocking the code and supporting me, because you make the gifting system here on the channel possible. But with that said, the first thing we need to mention now is how we know we're going to be receiving bonus gifts due to this event going on for longer than people initially expected. As you guys can firstly see by the challenge set, as of today, the time I'm recording this video, December 23rd, 2019, there is currently more than 14 days still left, and that actually leads over into the new year, not just until New Year as many expected. The reason for this is to allow everybody to be able to earn the free items in the Winterfest challenges, as they did this last year with 14 days of Fortnite, only having the option to earn free items through the challenge set. It's understandable that Epic Games would have done this again like last year, considering people are spending time with their family and friends over the festive period, and because of this obviously won't be able to grind Fortnite perhaps every day, or for most of the days if they're out of town. Now, despite this being a plausible reason in itself for the event to go until the 7th of January, there are some underlying factors and indications that Epic Games have revealed on accident, pointing toward bonus gifts and them being added either to Crackshot's cabin or to the game after we've opened all the presents currently in Crackshot's cabin. The first indication is the event tab itself, where we can say we're attending or going. Here is my showcase on the PlayStation 4 of what this looks like, and as you can see it states Wednesday the 18th of December until January the 7th. The description reads, every day for 14 days you may unwrap a new present at the lodge. Inside are 2 outfits, 2 gliders, 2 pickaxes, 2 wraps, 1 emote and more, exclusive to this year's Winterfest. Now, the interesting thing about this is they haven't stated each individual reward or reward type of which we'll be able to earn. They've just added at the end, despite stating a lot of what will be contained in this event and more. This doesn't cover everything specifically of what we'll be obtaining, to add up to a total of 14 rewards to unwrap from these presents, and that ultimately in itself is indicating there won't only just be 14 presents. If you guys need further proof of more presents being presented, no pun intended, at Crackshot's cabin, well, if we count the ones currently there, it only adds up to a total of 13. On the right hand side we have 2 presents to unwrap, being the Star Wars set, the Millennium Falcon and an other Star Wars cosmetic, and going over to the left side we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 presents, making a total in this cabin of 13, not 14 as the description read. This realistically should not be the case, considering we also have our final present here only being allowed to be opened after all others. As you guys can also see, the ability to unwrap this present is currently locked. For those of you who don't know, well, it's stated here also and showed the two skins I'm going to be referring to now, that two outfits can be opened in Crackshot's cabin for this year's Winterfest event, and this is the present it will be contained in, or at least one of the skins anyways, being the Woolly Mammoth, as somebody already obtained the Ornament Soldier, being this Christmas tree guy, on Fortnite China's servers. This came with its own built-in emote to stand stationary like a Christmas tree, and honestly we do not know how this actually happened, and there's no footage or showcase of him unwrapping a present to actually obtain this, which is odd in itself considering also players have begun tweeting or basically surfacing these screenshots to the internet glitched of how you can actually obtain the Christmas tree or Ornament Soldier skin. It will not be contained in a present, as two outfits ultimately wouldn't fit inside this box due to their size and comparison to the scale of Crackshot being a skin or character. So for that reason, either on Christmas Day or the last day of this event, or when you can open the last present, the Christmas tree will turn into the Ornament Soldier, and we'll be able to select him to actually claim then to wear forever in our Fortnite locker. Again, relating back to the amount of gift boxes actually available to view, shake or open in the cabin right now, this makes sense considering there's only 13, and again I'm guessing the skins are going to be separate to be opened on individual days, with one, the Woolly Mammoth, contained inside this final one that isn't allowed to be opened as of now. Honestly though, this looks kinda creepy, so let me know your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section down below. If I was Crackshot, I'd be like, hey, can you not do that? Can you just not stand there all creepy and stuff? It's kinda weird. Despite this being weird, the other weird thing that we're going to be seeing is a Christmas Day exclusive present that's been in the files for quite some time that literally everybody has forgotten about. As you guys may or may not know, this is a new harvesting tool that never came to the game with any of the first or any of the Christmas skins up until now, being the Polar Poleaxe. And the reason we know this is going to be a free reward granted either on Christmas Day or throughout this event past the duration of which we can open free presents, obviously when the last one is available, as it states "we wish you a Merry Pickaxe," that correlates directly to the saying "we wish you a Merry Christmas," which again is most relevant well on Christmas Day itself. In terms of how we will receive this item, either a surprise present will be notified waiting for us in Crackshot's cabin, or it will be available in the item shop for 0 V-Bucks. We've literally seen this before with a very few amount of cosmetics, the only ones off the top of my head being the pigskin toy that we could throw in relation to the Super Bowl or in celebration of the time this event happened last, and also the Rust Bucket back bling way back in Season 3 to compensate players for Fortnite servers being hacked and shut offline for numerous amounts of days. Let me know in the comments if any of you have either or both of these back blings, and I'll heart your comment if you happen to have any. Also, right now as of today, just before Christmas, the best bundle got added to Fortnite being this Polar Legends pack, costing £19 British or £20, $19.99 or $25 US. Contained in this is 10 items if you count selectable styles, or 7 if you're counting what's consistent on the overview. You can view this for yourself in the item shop now alongside the Dark Fire bundle or any cosmetics in the item shop, and as you can see we have the Frozen Noggop skin, the Frozen Fish Stick, the Devourer Polar Peak Monster skin with a Frozen variant and normal variant. We also have the Codename Elf skin with his minty variant, we have the Elf Shield with the minty variant, and also the Power Raw emote exclusively built in to the Polar Peak Monster or Devourer skin. Now, considering the biggest giving day of the year is approaching, I want to know if you guys need the Polar Legends bundle, as I want to hook as many of you up as I possibly can. Simply make sure to comment your Epic Games ID down below and let me know. I need the Polar Legends pack. This bundle has been hyped or known about for quite some time before its release as of today, December 23rd, but something that got silently updated into the game that not many people are talking about is literally a free skin, or a style granted for free to a skin that you already own from obtaining Battle Pass cosmetics and leveling up and completing challenges to get its alter ego style, being the Scratch skin originally attached to 8-Ball. Despite this being interesting in terms of how we obtain it being different from anything we've seen before that we're going to be mentioning in just a second, this is our first indication or start to the new storyline in our second chapter, as we are now currently only in its first season that's lasted a very long time. This was originally foreshadowed and implied to link link to the storyline also in the lowdown challenge set in the loading screen particularly that we earn throughout completing any 8 objectives, as it not only shows this infection hologram in the background basically taking over the 8-ball skin that can't seem to look at it like the mechs in Season X also, but we have the description too stating the following about this loading screen: a plan unfolds in the darkness. Many of you may have also seen this skin kind of infected with this virus in multiple stages or across certain parts of the character only, or the full character. The reason for this being is because you need to unlock the Scratch skin, obviously being the alter ego style for 8-ball, meaning you need to obtain 8-ball in the Chapter 2 Season 1 Battle Pass, but not only that, you also need to reach level 300 to have the full infection show across this character. I am currently level 280, so I'm not too far off obtaining this skin for completely free, and I'll have a showcase basically breaking down some of the more in-depth details to do with this free skin when I unlock it. Anyways, leading back now to our bonus gifts before we showcase what's contained in all the gifts currently in Crackshot's cabin as I promised at the start of the video, even what's in this giant present being a free skin, we need to go over what the possible rewards could be based off the amount of days we would have left to open free rewards during the Winterfest event leading until January 7th. As we determined, the Polar Polax will be a free reward, obviously taking up an additional day, which will then mean that the final present currently can only be unwrapped on New Year's Day, as it was originally December 31st with the amount of presents here on the floor, but obviously including this one, it pushes it a day back, so that leaves us with 4 more gifts, obviously because of the fact, well, it ends on January 7th and I don't believe there will be a final reward to open on this day because of this. And the interesting thing about these bonus gifts being a total of 4, we have some weird features that could easily be granted as cosmetics or imply they're going to grant free cosmetics in Crackshot's cabin. Firstly, if you guys know, the rewards we unwrap kind of take part of the scenery in Crackshot's cabin, but if we head over to the right firstly, when going in here, there are already some decorations that we don't currently have as free items or rewards that we could earn in somewhere. Toward the very right we have a saxophone that could easily be made into a back bling, we have the banana peel which makes Peely appear or emerge behind this window pane or window itself, maybe perhaps teasing a free Peely variant on Christmas Day for a free item shop that could potentially be coming, and also Crackshot's back bling. Again, if people already own the Crackshot skin, they could be compensated with V-Bucks, but it would be really cool to see this granted because of this as a free item. Heading over to the left, obviously, considering most of the rewards we've already opened are a part of this scenery in Crackshot's cabin, let's take that context and apply it to what's already a decoration but not a cosmetic once more. And that only leaves us with a final 4th secret reward after all presents are unopened of this stocking, perhaps being a back bling, as this would be the only suitable cosmetic category for it to be placed in. Obviously these final cosmetics are just up for speculation and it's not confirmed if we're going to be getting multiple bonus gifts as of now, but it's definitely determined that the Polar Polax is coming very soon and will be earnable or redeemable or claimable for completely free, whether out of an exclusive present on Christmas Day or in the item shop randomly for 0 V-Bucks. If this video helped you out in your understanding of bonus presents potentially coming, or at least one, make sure to leave a like in the video down below. Also make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you're updated as soon as any official information is released by Epic Games or Fortnite themselves over on social media. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys staying active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. Have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching. Have a good one, stay safe for Christmas, and peace.